This is the skinny fat solution because when I started my journey, I was skinny fat. I had that skinny fat build, wider waist, slimmer arms. But at the time, I didn't really know how to approach going forward and getting out of that position because there wasn't that much research online because it's really simplified. If you're fat, you just go on a cut. If you're skinny, then you just go on a bulk. Simple as that. But if you're skinny fat, I was kind of baffled and I didn't really know how to approach this going forward. But I got out of the position, and this is exactly what I done to get out of the position that I was in. So the first thing that I did was I went on a cut, and I recommend everyone that's skinny fat to go on a cut. And the reason being is because the reason that you're skinny is because that your muscles are underdeveloped and your muscles are just non-existent basically because you don't train them. So let me just get to this point first. So I would work out straight away. I'll start lifting weights. And the reason that I'll do this is to wake up those muscles and to build those muscles and to make those muscles more developed. I'm specifically pointing to my arm and targeting my arms because if you look at the picture, you have a wide waist and a lot of belly fat, but then the arms are really skinny and it makes you look like SpongeBob's type physique. And that's what I was really insecure about before. I didn't like the fact that I had a wider waist with skinny arms. So I was training my arms quite a bit, but I recommend that you train your whole body, obviously. And then, but you want to be training ASAP. I want to put emphasis on the fact that you want to be training as much as possible, because the more developed that you can get your muscles, the better. If you look at someone with a higher body fat percentage, but they go to the gym, they're not skinny fat. So if you was to just work out alone, that's going to not make you skinny fat anymore. So that's without the diet being there. If you look at people like, what's his name, Jason Momoa, if you look at Mark Wahlberg when he's got quite a bit of body fat on him, if you look at Vin Diesel, wrestlers when they're not in their prime anymore, like Stone Cold and Triple H, there's pictures online. I may insert pictures here and there just to give you an idea. They've got a higher body fat percentage, but because their muscles are developed, it doesn't make them look skinny fat. Skinny or fat, they just look like they've got, you look at them and they look strong basically. It's because they've got developed muscles, but their body fat's just a bit too high. So train immediately. That's my advice. And now you might want to be thinking, what should I do about my diet? I've already hinted at this before, but you need to go on a cut. Everyone that's skinny fat needs to go on a cut. And the reason being is because if you've got a high body fat percentage, in order to lose that body fat, you need to eat slightly less than your body needs per day. And if you do that, if you eat slightly less than your body needs, that's how your body gets rid of the body fat. So go on a cut, eat slightly less, 200 to 300 calories in a calorie deficit. And what that's going to do is eat enough food to where you're still building muscle, but you're eating less, you're eating the right amount of food to where your body's going to be burning that body fat, but still gaining muscle at the same time. That's what I was trying to say. It might be a bit daunting at first because you don't know what approach to take. At least that's what I thought, because there wasn't that much research online on the skinny fat bodybuild. I used to be quite active when I was younger, but when I stopped playing sports and I started sitting around a lot and didn't train, got demotivated and wasn't working out, I developed the skinny fat bodybuild. But I got out of that, and that's exactly what I did. I made a couple of mistakes along the road, but looking back at myself, that's exactly what I would do. First thing I would do straight away, work out, start picking up some weight, even if you do calisthenics, if you start doing push-ups, home workouts, squats, develop those muscles in order for your body to look stronger and that you fill out your frame basically a bit more. And then on top of that, being on a cut, and how you do this is you track your food basically, you take your weight and all that type of stuff. Make sure you're eating the correct amount of food per day. You're going to be building muscle and you're going to be losing fat at the same time. This is the step that I would take in order to get rid of the skinny fat build. This is what I've done, and this is what I recommend. Appreciate all of you watching. If you need any more coaching advice, or if you've got any questions or anything like that, message me on Instagram, aaron5.gym, and I'll get back to you. Subscribe for more content like this. If you have any questions on any videos that you want me to make, then just write them down in the comments and I got you. I appreciate every single one of you watching. Take care.